Recently, there's a few bands that have decided to drop out of having their music on Spotify. There's Shushu, Deerhoof, and King Gizzard and the Wizard Lizard. This all comes from the CEO of Spotify heavily investing in an AI military company. It's an exceptionally principled stance from these bands who are taking a not insignificant pay cut with not much to gain. Personally, I've wanted to make a Spotify hate video for ages, long before this controversy came about, and I just happen to be on the right side of history by being a staunch Apple Music user. Now, Spotify does have some good things like jams and social features, but I genuinely believe that if you're a serious music fan, you can't possibly be satiated by Spotify as they don't have half the music you want to listen to on it, and somehow they lack the absolutely killer feature that Apple has, which is cloud libraries. Over on Spotify, if you go listen to Death Grips, you can't listen to Ex-Military because it's just not on there. And there are so many cases like this, like, how can people actually live like this? On my Apple Music library, I have an almost 20-year history of everything I've ever downloaded and amassed over my lifetime. I use raw files before I ever add anything from the streaming side of Apple Music itself, so basically everything I have isn't subject to DRM and can't just randomly be removed one day. Spotify's equivalent to this is local files, which works per device and just doesn't compare. Remember that day when Blade's iStance was removed? Never happened to me. Or what about when Cemetery removed Gravehouse, 100 Acre Rift and Warboy? I sure don't. Not to mention that Spotify users are always the quickest to flood artist pages and subreddits, begging, please, please, add your music back to Spotify. I'm a fucking moron that needs to be spoon-fed. People always send me Spotify links in my DMs as well. It's like they're trying to trigger me. The day that these people discover SoulSeek and private torrent websites is the day that I die. Now I'm going to go listen to my 11-year-old files of Joanna Newsom's work. Good luck with that, Spotify users.